You'll be able to use it for free. However, if you do sign up, you can help us out along the way. Dscribe.com is a website where you can look up basically an infinite amount of data for your team or setting, and it'll make it a pretty paragraph for you. They also have sound bites, maps, dice, and other things. Today we have chosen Raw Power. As if I am launching myself, I lunge forward, channeling raw power through my body, launching instead my weapon of choice into the air, willing it to impale the foe.
A great way of describing an action. Dscribe.com, you can click the link below. Free trial is still active at the moment, so step on it and give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. I enjoy it. Next is Need Games. The ones that have made the game. Fabula Ultima. This is a way for not only Fabula Ultima to help us out, for us to help Fabula Ultima out.
Thank you, Fabula Ultima.
It's a fantastic game system that we have loved for the few times we have played it. While it has gotten a lot of awards and notoriety at certain points at the beginning of its career as a tabletop RPG, it deserves more. It really does. It's a fantastic system. You'll see how it works today, and hopefully we can do you guys proud. That's the best we can do. We are who we are. And lastly,
should have set the lights.
How are you today? How are any of you guys doing today? How's everybody?
Gucci.
Doing pretty good.
Okay. Well, you guys are okay?
Yeah.
I will be doing this every time we are here on Friday because we will need a check-in with everybody emotionally and mentally before we determine how things are going to go. Also, for you at home,
We haven't killed our characters.
and a lot of men play D&D. A lot of men enjoy this thing, and it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh.
And I would be doing a disservice to myself and all the men in the universe that don't say a damn thing when it comes to their own personal problems. If you are struggling and you need help, say something. It's so hard. I know. Trust me, I know. But it's better to talk about it and say something than nothing. You will be missed by somebody. There's always somebody who will grieve your loss. You will be missed. Do not do anything crazy. There's too many things and too many people out there that are dealing with this. You can totally tell I prepped for that.
Okay.
That being said,
Yeah, it was good.
this is a very adult-heavy campaign. If you're a kid and watching this, I can't control that, but I highly advise you not to watch this. Take your little eyes off the screen and probably watch something
2d6
else
for
because this
rate.
is not going to be
Starting, yeah.
pretty.
We do have parentheses.
And any
on
leftover
too.
from-
So however you got
any
those
leftover.
11.
Nice.
I had 50.
Today's campaign,
Yep, so you start with 110
and
plus whatever
it's
you didn't spend.
campaign
So
name
50, so I
holder
have 160.
is wow.
Why is there close?
It was Soul something.
Soul
Reaver.
It was not Soul Reaver.
Hooligan.
I can go with Soul
No.
Hooligans, but I don't think that. I think it works, but
Echo
like
Drifter? Is that what you ran with?
Chrono Trigger.
No, that's
No, we
definitely
can't
not what
say
went
that.
with. I said Echo Drifter.
Wait,
Drifters.
wait, what?
as you can tell,
my
I'm
God.
very. Whoa, that was wild, dude.
What?
As you can tell, I'm very nervous compared to the other ones. 'Cause
That shocked me a little.
This is
Which
going
ones
to be
did you
a
switch
to?
lot for
Alive.
everybody.
Which ones
What
were
was
the
the
purple
question?
ones were here, right?
I'm trying to remember the name of the
No,
campaign.
no,
No,
I was
that's
just
okay.
curious
Oh.
because I don't remember which ones.
You weren't here for
It's like-
No.
Is it not?
These I roll on here too, right?
You have Soul Fever on the thing here.
There you go.
Stick to
Thank
these.
you. Soul Fever.
Yeah, I was just testing.
That's what I named it. It can be changed to Soul Hooligans. This is a placeholder name, but right now it's Soul Fever.
How's it look?
We are going to be playing in the world of Harvest Asia, which is a world I've been working on for a very long time. And we will get into the details of how things are working when we get into it. So for you who have not gotten an update on World, this is the state of the world at the moment. There is a calamity that happens every 10 years in this world due to unforeseen circumstances and things that will probably be described in-game. There's a calamity that happens every 10 years. This is the 10th calamity, the 100th calamity. And it is the worst calamity that has ever happened as an official invasion that's happened on the world of these robotic necrotic enemies. This is the premise and the idea going into this. There are no heroes. We are heroes, but as far as like adventures that go out and save the world, they have diminished because there's been a lot of deaths. So heroes turned into mercenaries, and then mercenaries turned into guards. And then guards turned into whoever's around to help out. That is the state of the world, and we will get into the important bits right now. I didn't even have to be in my call, but that's okay. Alright, once I get this music stopped, we will get into the important parts. This system works off of scenes, by the way, so this is going to be very cinematic in approach. You're not here yet, so I'm just going to work off of the first two people here.
My brain went to Lenora? No.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what that means, but
Somebody que traigas.
So you guys are saying oops, and that's all I thought of.
Shubid.
No.
Lewis.
light?
Yeah, that's what loose means.
Context clues.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's probably going to be better if I stand up.
Whatever you feel is best.
No.
I'm not playing the character. No? No one really thinks so.
Why did it do that? Son of a bitch.
Light. I don't like this. I don't want to be part of this world.
I know the song in my brain.
Alright.
Bendita mirada desde el alma.
I don't want to get copyright.
Yep. It's already happened. Yep.
I mean, it would already happen by now for sure.
You're definitely
It's okay, he
mumbling.
cursed in the beginning. I don't think we're getting copyrighted.
I don't.
I don't know about you, but I was definitely mumbling those words. Some of them were not all good.
At the beginning.
Oh my gosh.
No, when we were like, oh, that wasn't a song.
I know.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
No, obviously.
Yes.
I don't think they thought that was.
At the beginning,
Uh-huh.
there was one woman, one lady, one demigoddess who wanted a change in the universe, an opportunity at a world that is filled with peace, love, and light. Maddie, demigoddess of another goddess from another world at another time, with enough notoriety and fame to have an opportunity to do this, teaming with a whole bunch of other demigoddesses and a notable one from another time as well. They teamed together to make a universe, each crafting different species, some familiar, some not, but in their own world, reflecting their own life and their own domains. Within this creation, a curse of necrotic mechanical nature was brought upon by one who was familiar to Maddie, a former party member from another time, another place, and another world. One that everyone here would know as Giovanni. Close friends. A bond unbreakable. A name spoke amongst the cosmos. Sky Orphans. That necrosis seeped not only into Maddie, but into the world itself, and would only creep up every 10 years, and it showed itself in many fashions. One as a famine, one as a sickness, one as a corruption, and slowly, every 10 years, it would get worse, until where we are now, the 100th year. The 100th year, everything has gone to shit. The world has turned into the exact opposite of what it was meant to be. All the goddesses and gods had to dig themselves deep into whatever domain they had in order to protect their regions. And the time of oblivion has arrived, which allowed many mercenary groups, different bad guys, different groups of people to surface and roam in the name of whatever desire they wanted. Whether that be money, whether that would be dominance or power. Most of these groups were not good. But the few who remained who decided to go out and adventure, the few who remained who decided to become adventurers and to brave the wilds, would be punished every single time. But there was always a spark, and always was there an opportunity for another to rise up. Because no matter how much that spark was looking to be snuffed out, it would always somehow creep back up. We run into a group of adventurers. These are scattered people from different areas who have decided to work together out of convenience and to maybe dumb down what has happened and at least help somebody. The two of you just watch as two of your party members get annihilated by this mechanical spider-like creature. You guys were taking care of everything. Everything was in your hand, and you almost had this creature down and out. But one mistake from one of your party members caused just a moment of destruction. This thing has been running terror across this region that we now know as the Shadow Islands for a good time. And you guys were this close to destroying another threat to this entire world. Well, one mistake cost everything. And you're now forced to retreat into a nearby city. The city called Englanton. And that is where our story begins. Our first scene is you guys retreating back into the city. The only two survivors of a 5-man party. As you guys retreat back into this city. What are your feelings? Or you can also introduce your characters if you want to. I'll leave that in your guys' court.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and just introduce my character. My name is Enzo Ottavino. I identify as a troubled Magitech inventor without a homeland. My theme is vengeance, and my origins are from the Stones. My feelings right now are anger, disgust, and guilt.
That is reasonable.
Okay, my character is Ashari Kelnari. Ashara Kelnari. She goes by Ash. She is, her identity is a scholar of the soul stream. Her theme is spiritual resonance. She is from the Stormlands, specifically Borrelia. Her feelings right now is she's obviously overwhelmed, but she's looking for something to restore a semblance of calm.
Heard.
Alright.
Gotcha. You guys walk into the city, and you can see that there is a lot of mist around, but you've noticed from roaming around this region for a bit that this is kind of normal for this city. It's just not helping what's going on at the moment. The mists just make it more eerie. But you do see the lights of the nearby town that's nearby. You guys walk in, and while there's still mist around this place, you see an inn that is known as the Echoed Broadcast. As you can hear the nearby mutterings of technology. But you can also start to see as there are people that are walking by at this point, probably headed home, as this is near the end of the day.
We're so fucking close.
I
You
hear
just
you.
had it.
I hear you.
I should have missed.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine.
It doesn't matter about us. What about the 3 that just died because of this?
I don't know. But we can't keep doing this. We have to find something to fix this.
I've been trying at this for the past 8 years. What more do I need to find?
Oh no. The land feels angry. Something we need. I don't know.
I need a drink.
You guys walk into the nearby Echoed Broadcast, and this tavern has a lot of, I would say, it's not dystopian in nature, but it is very eerie, but in like a welcoming way. It's some of the most bizarre feelings you have felt coming into a tavern, but you immediately walk in, you can see there's a few people that are currently at tables nearby. And as you enter this scene, you can see that there are a couple of individuals who are currently at a table, probably discussing something. As Nikolai and Life, you guys are currently at the table here in Echo Broadcast, probably discussing whatever your next plans are for the future. Currently stuck here, given the situation outside, and this mechanical spider that is currently happening to be roaming the area. How do you imagine this conversation is going at the moment? Or have you guys stopped to just have a drink and relax? This is in your court.
Do you want to describe our characters first?
Go for it.
Sure. Good. Okay. I am playing Nikolai Lovroski. His identity is he's a gifted, loyal sniper from a secret organization. His theme is duty. And I'm just his detail. I'm his bodyguard. Ed has a new life here, and my job is to just keep him alive. I get it, Ed has a new life here.
Who's Ed?
We don't know what Ed.
That's nice.
Okay.
That was good.
Right.
I formerly went by Ed when we were in
Bards.
another plane of existence, I guess you could say, another realm, before being transported here. So the only ones that still know me as Ed are the Bards forever, and a select few of people that have been sucked over to this place. My identity is the Unhindered because I don't have a set area. Every region, I work with every region, and they all know me as a different name. And my theme is ambition because I strive to be a world and how can I say this? I guess realm tethering merchant. So I'm working with Louis Lightsword, who has his fingers
Spoiler alert.
way more places that I can, and I haven't finished my goals. Margin is Baldur's Gate, but obviously that's not from here.
What are you guys currently doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, we can talk about whatever this conversation is. Make it up.
So I would be mapping out our next plan. I would be, we don't have it necessarily right now, but I would be paying you for something we just finished doing. That's why you're with me. Here you go.
Thank you, Mr. Life.
This coin is so different compared to where I came from. I would be
Sorry.
basically saying like this mechanical spider is one of many webs in the plan, but we can just relax here for now until we figure out which next one of these we want to take.
How frequent? Sorry, is it like they? How frequent are the attacks? Like, is it like?
Well, they haven't been as frequent until recently, since the 10th calamity has happened.
Okay.
And the 10th calamity happened 3 days ago.
Okay.
So the past 3 days have been hell.
Gotcha. How long does it normally take for like the calamity to die down enough where it's more?
Normally about a couple months.
Gotcha. Well, we realistically cannot stay here for months, so
Never.
I believe that perhaps in the morning when there's ideally they're less active, we could go out scouting and see if we can find a semi-safe trade route to go just continue on our way.
I agree. I should know a few people here. I already know the barmaid. Where there's fear, there's profit. So once everything dies down, I'm sure the coin will come. We'll just look into which
About the safest.
which contract we want to finish next.
Yep, you guys continue to discuss this. You had, while he has paid you for a recent task, your original task here, weirdly complete, because you were paid off, essentially.
Yeah.
This person is a frequent person here at the Echo Broadcast, just because they typically come around just to make sure that everybody's okay. While they're not a single protector of a city, they find themselves taking on a responsibility of just at least making sure everybody's okay. As you look at two individuals walking through, they're bizarre enough that they take note of you, and they also do have blood on them.
Fair.
And they haven't got a chance of any respite, so dried blood is just something that is currently on their bodies. They go and they take a seat at the front area where the bar is. You take note of that, but you also do take note of who walks in after them, as they are currently getting done talking with a nearby passerby, just being like, "Are you okay? Just making sure you're all right." Things have been wild lately. And she walks into the bar, and you can describe what your character looks like.
Okay, so my character, her name's Asila Nolik. She's got white hair, like to the shoulder length, little swoopy on the top. She's got freckles, red eyes. She is a loyal athlete with a heart of gold, and her theme is duty. She is from Englanton. She is a baseball player, an outfielder for the
The Drifters.
Drifters, yes. Although she's currently not playing because of a certain scandal that happened with her brother and his girlfriend. She's not so happy about that, but it's okay. Someone was paid off. We're good. Everything's fine. But she's currently home from the season, making sure her family's okay, everybody's okay, and with all the fun things happening outside, it's also better to probably just stay here and make sure her family's safe. Can't be going to travel to play baseball in these conditions. So
It's called wild ball.
wild ball.
It's okay.
Wild ball, not
Well,
baseball.
we
guys.
correct it when it needs to be correct.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He put a lot of work in all the names.
Yes.
See, like,
You don't remember everything?
you don't remember everything?
God.
Wait?
remember
No, you're
You
you're
guys.
all,
You're the note taker.
You immediately
Sorry.
give me the pronunciation of your name again.
Elisa, Sela Nolik.
Asila. Asila, you walk into the Echo Drifters because you're just doing a routine check to make sure everybody's okay, and you immediately see the people you just had an interaction with earlier in the day currently discussing stuff at a table, which already gives you a little bit of a bubbly feeling in your stomach. Not really a great one. But you also do notice these two individuals who are covered in blood, not saying anything, that's currently sat at near the bar at the moment. And as you two sit at the bar, you can see as what seems to be a purple elf-looking woman. She's short in nature, but she almost has like goblin-like ears, and green eyes. And she currently is working the night shift. She's probably just starting her shift, and she's got her uniform on and everything. And she kind of just walks up to you as she's about to start her day, and she goes, "Okay, time to start day." Oh, shit, the pickle, huh? What is going with you?
Hardest thing you have.
Okay.
Mr. Leaf.
Okay, this piece is fine.
We're saying
Name is Takusu. Takusu's the name. Me is going to give you the hardest drink possible.
Much appreciated.
we're saying goodbye to a few friends tonight.
She goes into the back to get some
Takusu?
drinks. Takusu.
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 I feel awkward.
They're drinking. She comes back and she gives you the hardest up they have. You can see as it's almost translucent in its nature, but you can weirdly see like the bubbles coming from the top of it. Kusu give you hardest drinks.
I appreciate it.
Condolences.
Here's mine.
I appreciate it.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a
I'll get to you in a second. Mike.
Yep.
Do you perhaps have some lavender tea?
That's Caleb.
It's
That was
Caleb,
Caleb.
it's fine.
Ignore
Make it
Caleb.
clear.
Do you perhaps have some lavender tea?
Lavender tea? I can get you some lavender tea.
Thank you.
Don't do that again in the show. Caleb can make mistakes too. She comes back with some lavender tea. Pours it. The goose will give you tea.
Something to help calm the nerves.
It's only been 3 days since this whole thing happened.
I'm gonna have you make a check,
Of course.
and so immediately.
Oh my god, it's not that big of a deal. Let me have it. Maybe I have a drinking problem.
Well, it's not gonna be a hard check. It's not gonna be a hard check. I'm not gonna give you a big DC, bro.
Think about this.
No,
way. You
you're
get
gonna
to
make it
break-
my might. No!
You know I am.
You
Fuck!
Get, you get to break in
No!
on the first roll.
Fuck!
Double might,
Oh,
my
my
guy.
God.
No, Mike, fuck you!
The,
No!
the first roll.
3.
3? Well, it hits pretty hard. I'm not gonna give you like the toast to
Hardest.
because I want you to be functional in your conversation since you're just meeting new people.
Thank you.
So you'll be functional, but you're definitely tipsy.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to get.
Ash does start carving the lost names into her
Arm?
Arm.
Not her arm.
Or,
Her
bracer.
I know,
Bracer.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's the arm, but I
Are you
only think it was
Zaz?
into her bracer. Takusu like rushes up to you.
Takusu, how are you?
Takusu doing great. Weird start to shift for Takusu. We got weird people over there. I mean, they're grieving. I think they're covered in blood. I can't
thought we were
save
done.
them from that.
I thought
Because
we
I
were
don't.
too.
Takusu not good with.
I mean, I have his
bleeding
phone,
and
so-
stuff. But Takusu knows one thing that
I guess this makes it easier.
actually, Takusu have other idea. Maybe they'd be willing to experiment for Takusu's next drink.
Maybe don't do that. That's
You said
not
drink?
nice to do. They seem to be having a hard time. That's not a good idea.
Takusu think that when you have hard time, this is great thing to experiment and be creative
don't-
with process.
But I don't think they also look hurt. I don't think that's a good idea. You could ask them if they're willing to consent to that, maybe. But I don't think you should just give it to them like that.
I will. Takusu will do such thing. Takusu
But
doing
give
great
them,
life.
give them a chance to calm down, and they are looking very hurt. Please don't.
Oh,
Just
yes.
give them a moment.
Condolences were given already. But
No,
Takusu-
but they give them a moment, okay?
Okay. I will count down to 5 minutes and then offer.
Okay, I guess that works.
Yay! Thank you.
That's
Takusu
300
goes,
Oh wait,
seconds.
before she leaves, Alice is gonna say,
Elisa.
Elisa,
Elisa.
It wasn't even me this time.
Asila, guys,
It's
guys,
okay. It's okay.
That's why we
Go
Asila.
ahead.
see names around.
Asila.
I will pay for the tab. They look like they're having a hard time. I will pay for the tab. Don't tell them that I paid for the tab. Don't tell them.
No tell for good deed
No
seems
tell.
weird. Why not shout out for good deed?
Because they don't. They I don't. They just
No
don't.
acknowledgement for good
I
deed.
prefer for this situation. Do not tell them. Just. You know.
Okay.
Just,
On Asila tab, the Takusu go back there and do that. There's like nobody here tonight. So fucking weird. She goes into the lab.
For the record, just so you guys know, he's my character's 6'5", so like he's very
He's a big guy.
He's a big
Jeez.
guy.
Solid 5'11", just under the 6 foot mark to make me feel emasculated.
The rifle thing already happened, right?
Yeah, the rifle
That's on
thing has
next.
already happened.
Okay.
Yes.
Everyone has already put down their Fabula points for the day, right?
Yes,
Correct.
3 full
Three.
Fabula.
3 Fabula points. If you have not put them down, that's just what you get at the beginning of the session regardless.
I was trying to read it off your sheet and I couldn't read it. I thought it was a point. Oh. Okay.
And so, have you calmed yourself?
Enough to function. But there's no real calm after this.
No, I understand, but we cannot resonate with madness. That being said, we do need to find a new group as soon as possible, and I do recognize someone out there.
Think they're gonna want to help?
They helped before.
Alright.
We start I start walking over towards Nikolai.
Okay, you walk over to Nikolai, who's currently in engagement with his patron of sorts.
Mr. Life.
It is good to see you again, Nikolai.
Hello.
Big guy.
Thank
That's
you.
it's under my breath.
As you're looking up, he's sitting
Yeah,
down.
you were looking at. By the way, this is not. I know we extend our weight on the blood, but there is
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah,
of
no.
blood on
I was gonna say,
them. They have not gotten a chance to wash.
are you two all right?
I'm fine.
We said goodbye to some friends just recently.
The-
You
Does
had-
not sound right.
you had-
No, I'm not.
So
I'm not one to pry, but were you the ones that caused the goodbye to happen?
no,
No,
not directly. No.
there's some anger in the land.
No.
The spiders, yes,
Yeah.
I'm aware. We were just talking about them.
So we're looking for a new crew, because we cannot journey alone. And I know you've helped before, so I was wondering if we could buy your services.
Well, I'm currently contracted under Mr. Life, but luckily we were talking about trying to scout out the area in the morning, so if we encounter any spiders while we're scouting...
Understood.
You just sign right here.
To be honest, I'm not looking to skate past these things.
Yes, we look to calm the land itself.
Mr. Life, do you have something you wish to say?
You just sign right here.
I'm not.
They are not those type of people. These are true-blooded heroes.
Oh.
They do things
Oh.
because it is right and just.
Okay. Not that one.
Yeah, not that one.
So then,
Would you be willing to help us on our
this one.
journey?
Oh God, Mr. Life, what does that say?
It's basically just saying, because he's still contracted under me, that if anything befalls him under this new mission, that I'm not obligated.
Obligated for
Because
what?
he's already under contract.
So when can you sign it?
No. He's saying that he's making you sign my death penalty. So if the people that have
So it makes me liable for your death.
yes,
I'm not. No.
nobody will come for you. But if they come asking him questions,
Unless you help us finish our current quest. Then we can go.
which believe it or not is kill 10 spiders.
No big deal.
It's just.
We've already hit
Then it's the
9.
same shit. Why are you making this a hard time?
Because everything has to be on paper nowadays.
What
I'm
fucking does it?
I'm not making it on.
I will sign. It is
Yeah.
no big deal.
I have no problem
I'm not.
helping.
I understand. Don't worry.
Do you
I got
need a
this.
drink?
I already had enough.
Okay.
He had two of the strongest.
Well, there you go.
So I go ahead and sign.
Okay, so he signed my
It's a nice
death.
bonus for you afterwards.
Wait.
Yeah, if I don't die, good
But only
news.
for you.
Don't
Life insurance. Well,
My life insurance policy is great.
Yeah?
Believe it or
You
not.
didn't even see that part.
My dental, my health, my benefits, immaculate.
Certainly refreshing to hear.
But hey, it comes with benefits. My job is not the prettiest, but
You take good care of.
but yes. I'm assuming you two would want to wash up and get some rest. We can go out in the morning.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Oh, okay. We definitely weren't sure if that's what you were okay with.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely not looking to go back out tonight.
Yes, it seems like you two have been through quite a lot.
Certainly one way to put it.
Looking at the fucking shoot. The fucking. Not the right time!
Hey, the Gusu has something for all of you.
All of us.
Hey, well, I don't know if it's all of you, but you guys are at the same table, so Takusu asks you guys a simple question.
Okay.
Takusu wants you to understand one thing. Experiments are good for the soul. I will not kill you, but this drink is fun, explorative, and new.
You gotta work on
Kusu.
your delivery.
Huh? What do you say?
You gotta work on your delivery.
Takusu work night shift. Delivery not important.
No, not.
What are you
No.
looking at?
What do you have in your hand,
It's a
Takusu?
small blue-looking creature that's almost a goblin-like in nature, but has these cute little anime eyes. And she's
I know
wearing
what the
an
fuck
Echo
that is.
Broadcast waitress.
Hello. My name is Nikolai.
Nice to meet you, Nikolai. Enzo.
Oh, very nice to meet you.
So,
Life.
it'd be free on
They call
house,
me Ash.
except maybe if you're willing to pay.
What is it? What does it look like?
What are you holding?
I'm not holding anything.
So how can you...
This is just me being expressive.
I see.
Oh,
so
okay.
before you've actually shown us the product, you are just
Yes, I'm
bolstering
up.
it.
Wow.
Would it be better if they forced a contract on you?
No, the life. This.
Oh, I can do that.
This woman seems like
Go
a woman
ahead
after
and write a
your own
contract
heart.
for him. That's the only way this guy works.
Mr.
You need
Life.
contract?
Oh.
Okay,
what-
Takusa got write something up. Holy.
Oh my God.
That'll be 30%.
Lord.
She walks into
Lord.
the
Lord.
back.
Lord.
Well, if this new thing's a hit, I'll take it over to the next town.
That's fair. I am just not sure it is. How you said a hit?
She is currently literally going around to every table and checking.
Like-
Taking. Oh, I was thinking
Yes.
more.
Like my
Let me know when I
contracts.
come up to that.
Will do.
No. Well, I guess you could say for one of the tongue or stomach, depending on which area grows.
You know, I see this as a win-win. If it's bad, we could use it for poison.
Nice.
Now,
It's not like they're giving you the makeup of it. It's just a drink.
you don't drink makeup.
I don't
No, we're talking about the composition of it. There's not like
Mr.
they're putting up the
Renzo.
There's no way.
Mr.
No.
Mr. Enzo,
We're
you
going-
are currently suffering from what they call shell shock.
No, you just don't understand that words have different meanings.
Web shift.
I believe.
No, it wasn't
I
webs-
do know words have different meaning. I am, believe it or not, what you say, a polyglot. I know 7 different languages.
But
Sorry.
adhere to the most literal sense of every word.
I learned 7 different languages as a child.
Fine.
I like this round.
my languages aren't going to be the best.
She's gonna come back with a contract. She's going back with a contract.
I am proficient in 7 languages.
As making sure to withhold and understand scene as it is
It is
different.
okay, Mr. Enzo.
So since this is
If it is
technically
revenge you
their
seek.
scene, and I stopped
I
talking.
put everybody in the same scene pretty much.
Okay.
Don't worry about the
Because I-
scenes unless I,
don't
tell you
need
that the
someone to
scene
get it
switches.
for me. I
Okay,
need to
'cause I-
enact it
I-
myself.
That is fair. I would just shoot
went
out
to
its
look
legs
around
so
to see
that
where
way
she
it can't
was,
run
but
away
by
from
doing
you.
that, I would assume
You
that I
you would
see
notice
her.
that this person is literally going around to every other table at the moment. She seems to be putting your table as a priority for last. You don't know.
Absolutely.
You can assume why.
So Miss
It's probably the blood.
But it's probably given the situation that happened with Nikolai.
Miss
Yeah,
Ash.
I know.
Yeah.
So
How-
take
how
of
do
note,
you-
nothing crazy is happening at the moment.
No.
It's just literally it is literally third shift on the Echo broadcast. So
I would just assume with the eye glance that I would see her because
there's moments where
Are
you
you
can
sure
look
you
at
do
eye
not want
glances
to
where she
drink?
makes eye contact with the table and she
I
kind
had
of just
some
gives like a
thank
little
you.
nervous.
okay, so I
That is
don't
not what I meant, but
her.
I'm learning that
Pose.
maybe we both suffer from
Well,
this.
nobody
what
is
did you
really
say?
questioning.
Literal understanding
You're
of me.
referring to the bloody people,
Yes.
right?
I,
You're referring to
I
them?
heard
I'm referring
and
to
I
her.
understood what you
Yeah,
meant.
I know,
But I
I know
had-
that.
Oh, questioning the blood part?
I
I'm
appreciate that.
I'm wondering how much is theirs.
Not a lot of it.
It is all of our friends' blood.
Yeah, I figured. I just haven't asked.
Are you just like stalking over us? all?
No,
No,
they're
you guys are
her
the
own-
last table I'm
She's
coming
going to
to.
every table and making sure everybody's
Oh, okay.
Everyone, I'm like,
So, Miss Ash, Mr. Enzo, how long have you two been working together?
A year now, I'd say.
about so, yeah.
It's kind of new.
Oh, yeah, the groups don't last long.
Are you
That group was our longest.
not
4 months.
Was
well prepared?
4 months. I've been working with this man for 5 years now.
The land is angry, and it
And he
punishes
gets us
all
in a
those
lot
who
of
travel.
trouble.
No, he gets you in a lot of contracts.
No, a lot of trouble.
Land?
Some best case
Or
scenario, they're
things
contracts.
in the land.
Sometimes they are one and the same.
If you're wondering what did them in, I would. My money is on the
Now I'm
spiders.
just-
I thought we
this
went
guy's
over.
fired.
Yeah. But they always survive.
Oh, you're assuming that they're murderers.
No.
I've worked with Miss Ash quite a few times and I've survived.
Yeah. So, I trust her.
At this point, you see as Alice.
It's a Scylla!
See, I'm not the first one to do it. I knew it was gonna happen.
No, she was the first one to do it, and it
I
turned
knew it
out.
was gonna happen because I'm doing my best. You can see I'm doing my best
No,
brain
you're good.
chemistry right
No
now.
actual
I
character.
I was
said
not
it
the
out
first
loud,
one to do it.
so-
I will note that.
You're-
Priscilla, you do make it towards the last table. And you see as they are currently a little bit more eased into whatever dynamic these four were going to have at the moment than you originally saw at that moment.
I always carry some with me.
As
So.
you walk up to the last patrons of the Echo.
You're offering him.
Vodka? Yeah.
Hello, how are you guys?
Doing all right.
Yes,
Is there a problem?
no, I'm just doing my checks, making sure everyone's okay.
Why did you assume
are
there
you
was
guys,
a problem?
do
Well,
you-
to be fair,
do you
they've
need
been
a
going
change?
to every single table asking them,
You
"Hey,
are
are you guys
bloody.
okay?"
I mean, to be fair, this is the professional wild ball player, Miss Ecclesa. Miss Ecclesa.
He knew he was going to butcher it because of his accent.
I am aware.
He's
Say
fine with
Quasar?
it.
No,
He has
not
an excuse.
Rayquaza. That's a different
It's-
DM
player.
doesn't
Oh
have
my
an
God.
excuse.
Miss Asila, that's it.
Sila,
Sorry.
yes, no, it's okay. It's don't worry about it. You're
Is
fine.
is everything okay?
Yes, I'm just doing my rounds. I'm just checking everybody's okay. I definitely wanted to check on you guys. Is there anything? Do you need?
That's
do you
a
need someone
female.
to- Huh?
That's a woman.
Oh my gosh.
She understands.
Sweetheart, I know. It's guys in general, you know. Do you guys need somewhere to change into, or some clothes to change into, or a shower because you?
I mean, lodging would be nice, yes. But otherwise, we've
You're
come to
getting-
terms with our certain situation.
Yeah.
Well,
This one
just
maybe not so
know-
much.
Oh, okay. Well, just know, if you
tell my
do
own
need
story.
somewhere to stay for the night to
But you
change
have no
or shower or do whatever.
who tells
Yeah, I know, I know you can eat here, but if you need
You
somewhere
can
to stay
eat.
for the night,
I
but if you need
You
somewhere to
have
stay
the
for the night
plus.
or a hot meal before you go to sleep, you are welcome to come with me, and you are welcome to my home. I have plenty of space. You can stay the night, shower, do what you need. You guys look like you might need it.
That's weird.
She's trustworthy.
Miss Asila,
Yes.
you never signed my baseball card.
I'm okay
Oh, okay.
with just lodging.
You're a rookie. Number one.
Here, let me.
I forgot. Is this a lodge place? I didn't.
This
Okay,
is-
I thought
this
it
is
was.
a lodge.
Then act like I didn't say that. I thought this was just a restaurant.
Bar
All
lunch.
good.
Okay. So then I.
Most of these major taverns are going to do all of it.
Yeah.
Okay, then do they have somewhere to get like expansion clothes? Because I probably would have
Put
just
it in an
offered
Ultra
that.
Pro, and
You
then
can
you
get
put it in
expansions
Yeah,
plus
here,
it's
I'll
a
trade that
card.
back.
Okay, then I probably would have just said, if you need anything at all, just, I'm here. I know you don't know me, but if
Well,
You don't know
because,
world famous wild ball player?
Unfortunately, we do not have time on the ship
I don't really
to watch,
care to watch.
to listen to.
Fucking those.
It would be listening to, right?
Who knows?
It's
Yeah,
9.5.
yeah,
I
you can
knew
do
it!
Yeah, there's
On,
broadcast.
on the LCG network.
It's a 9.5 out
It's
of 10.
really, really bad because it's fantasy, but there is a network for this.
Unfortunately, we spend most of our time listening
Your
to.
card.
The card is graded at 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
That means it's an almost perfect card. This card worth a lot of Zenin now.
Once your popularity goes back up.
Okay. Alright. Wasn't that something you were supposed to be doing?
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
he has the
I have the card. Oh yeah, I have
He
the
has the
the things.
the thing.
Mm.
Okay,
The
sign that.
things plural.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking contract.
We're very good at
We
our
already
jobs.
signed our
It's
contracts.
completed. It's the
Just because you
completed
signed
sign.
more
It's the
documents
completed
doesn't make you
sign.
good at your job.
We already signed our
Just because you
But it's the
signed more
contract.
completed
documents
What
doesn't
is-
make you
what-
good at your job.
What does it say?
It's the same contract. Now you're just confirming it is completed once he hands over what you want.
What?
There's
What?
a fucking contract
Hands
for a
over.
fucking contract.
There was. I paid him off to make sure he didn't kill
No,
my
no,
brother.
we talked about your
And then
leverage.
you were supposed to help me with like
Yeah.
get my
No, no, I
reputation
don't have
like
to
back
hand
because like
anything
people
off.
were trying to.
Stupid.
He has fake fangs.
No, they're not fake fangs. I took the real fangs off of her brother to show the people that hired
You
me.
did what?
Yeah, just give him back.
No, I need them.
They grow back.
I-
What do you mean they grow back? What do you mean?
Milk.
No, they said things. Those are totally different things.
You've never heard that milk builds strong bones?
I know that milk's
I will
built like
wait
to build strong
to make
bones.
sure the public sentiment is back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you understand.
Yeah, so far
No. You.
they care more about the spider.
Yes, and that's okay. That's understandable. It's a spider killing everybody. That's understandable. I'm just
Actually, I
saying.
believe it's more than one spider
Um,
killing everybody.
Yes.
I believe it's like an army of spiders.
I understand. I'm just saying, you know, I'll see this later. You know. Anyways, if you need anything at all, let me know. Yes.
They do need something.
Oh? Is...
I wouldn't say we need it, but a change of clothes would be nice.
Oh, that's
Okay.
not what I meant.
I'll just wash my stuff.
They want a
They need
Party.
people to help beat up the spiders.
Oh,
We are looking to cleanse the land of its anger, so
well,
we are looking to form a new group.
I would be fine joining that because after all, like, I want to make sure
She
everybody's
comes
safe.
back with drinks.
Oh, hello!
Hello, yes, I give drinks. Listen, before sip, I give this one after contract be signed.
I'm not
Yes.
signing.
It is crude. It's very crude in signature. It basically says, you drink, you no die. Sign?
well, that is
Hey.
a contract, I guess.
May I ask what's in the drink? Takusu?
Arcane promises.
That's not
What does
very,
it smell like?
you know,
Like the
competent.
flower.
May I ask
Broken
more, like,
promises.
ingredient-wise,
My
what
God.
type of liquor?
Ooh, it's got cinnamon. It's got a
Uh-huh.
good little flavor of whiskey that's tied into the middle of it. It's also got the arcane powder, but not the heavy arcane powder, the white arcane powder. A little snuffy.
Is
No,
there
I'm not-
cocaine in this?
No.
What the fuck? Cocaine is not a powder. Not at all. But it is good and experimental, so you never know what happened. Like I said, on the house.
Alright,
Yep,
here's
it's
my signature.
Muzzle off.
Here's mine.
I'm good. I'm gonna pass off on that.
I tried it.
It's heavy.
Not now.
She signed mine.
I'm fine now.
I will join you because I want to make sure that everyone in Englanton is
She
okay.
signed mine.
Yes.
Oh.
She didn't know what she saw.
Yeah,
I guess introductions are in order.
She
My
didn't
name
care.
is
She didn't know.
Ash.
She thought this was an even exchange.
Asila. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Oh, I'm Asila. Nice to meet you.
What's
Nice
this
to meet
called?
you,
Arcane
Enzo.
Promises?
No.
Oh no.
I said my
She
name
didn't
is
even tell you what it's
Enzo.
called. But you can just assume it's arcane promises.
Why do you do this? I just met you.
This is crazy.
And no, that's not. No.
But here's my hollow number.
No, get the
So hollow me
Son of a
later.
I will not.
I put it in a flask, and then who's drinking it so far?
I've drank it. I believe I'm the only one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll sip it.
Hey.
Don't sip it. It has a weird
Make
effect.
a willpower
Oh.
That's-
That one's will.
And
It's the two
and
people.
might, yes.
okay.
She was making it originally for the two people that were bloody. Instead
Oh,
of
it's
just the
still
non-blood.
bad. I only got the 4.
12.
4 and 12. You're fine. You're not.
Hey.
So, you
Hey,
kind of go out of your body for like a tiny bit. It's not like crazy, like a doof, but like you notice like you're definitely not present, and it's almost like you see your body still having a normal conversation and engaging as you are, but you're outside of your body and you look at your hands and you're very much a ghost. But as you're looking around, you see the Echo broadcast, but it's literally just a ghost version of it, as it's just a whole bunch of ghosts that on another plane of existence doing the same thing you guys are doing, and it's way more popping over here.
Can I wave?
You totally can. And he waves. You know she didn't drink anything, but then you see it, a nearby passenger who is just like dancing, just kind of like wave back at him.
This is weird. If
And then
I'm
maybe
dead,
after 30 seconds,
Was there like a
you got nothing.
disconnect? No.
Well,
This
you
one?
can see he was a bit absent. He was still talking normally.
But there's like.
Yeah,
Like
but like
glazed.
it just maybe the eyes are a bit off. If you really want to, roll double insight.
I would really want to. It's my nickname.
Wait, can I roll double insight?
Sure.
Nice.
You're trying to figure out what's going on. Yes.
13.
13. What I just described, you got it.
Yeah.
You understand.
No.
You have no
6.
idea what's going on.
I don't want to try.
Huh?
12.
12.
12. You gather the same information.
Nice.
And then everything goes back to normal.
Nice.
Bartender goes behind the bar. You guys continue to drink and converse.
Thank you, Takusu.
Hiawatha.
You know, the Kusu know what goes on in life. It's nice. And people need escapism. So drink is escapism. The Kusu know life.
I'm right, Takusu. You have a wonderful shift. You have a great shift. Stay
Yeah,
safe.
I have a great shift. Everyone
No,
has
I'm
great
saying I hope you have a great shift.
Oh, I don't work on hope, but thanks. The Kusu's gonna have a great
No one was
shift.
able to
Is
have
she
a
like-
coherent sentence here.
No, these sentences are very
She kinda
coherent.
just
It's
goes,
just I think everybody's taking everything literally.
So ironic.
You.
As you guys are having this conversation, you guys start to hear a little bit of scuffling going on outside from a distance. We move to another scene.
What are you, Lou?
None of you guys are present for this scene,
No.
but this is where you guys get a Fabula point, as a villain has been introduced into the scene.
A fabula point. We're at 4 fabulas.
Excuse me.
I've excused you.
You've been excused.
That's just like.
Been excused.
Been excused.
You've been excused from life.
Yeah.
Sniper rifle to the back of the board. Just a fucking 50 kill.
Lord.
The barrack. Not the barrack, please. Not his trick shot montage. No. God, being in character is tiring.
Yep.
Culminating no scoping.
He's not even using the intervention.
No, this is
He's
not
just
what's
using
on
the
there.
link.
Don't forget to subscribe
Just spam the trigger.
and hit the bell.
Yes.
There you go.
Why'd you
And
hit
like,
You're
comment,
good, man.
subscribe.
You hit the note not today one.
You were born to describe.
That's the bad one. That's the one that you hit. That's not the one that I hit.
Oh, would you like some cloves?
Some what?
Cloves.
Cloves?
Cloves?
You have cloves? Why do you have cloves?
I don't know. They were just there.
Okay.
Ass.
You did.
Well,
Oh, you won.
he will miss it, but that's okay.
This feels like cloves.
Ass.
Ass?
Ass?
Ass
with
and
one
titties.
S.
Ass and titties.
Oh man.
As
Ass and titties.
You
Ass
guys-
and titties.
hear this scuffle, we move to a scene. You guys got the point. And this person walks through. You can see as there is 2 other individuals. One of like a big, burly of nature. Imagine anime here. He's got a big, kind of like crooked jaw to an extent. He's kind of got a weird noble hat about him. To kind of match whatever vibe his person is going off. And you can see what seems to be a woman who has hair that's dripping down from her face that she doesn't seem to like covering unless it's necessary. She also seems to have a noble attire on, but only to match what seems to be going on with the individual that walks through. You can see one person who has a Fabio-like appearance, blonde hair, and arrogant tone about him. Technically, everyone has had experience with this individual at some point in their career here in Dungeon Pizza. As you see, as an individual walks through, and he shouts his name out. Hello, is anybody who is going to guide me through to the city?
Alexander has walked into the building, to the city, and nobody is here to escort. Big guy, you escort me then. Escort Alexander the Great into the city, into the nearest tavern nearby. I demand goods.
I can't.
Oh,
Take the shot.
I can't.
You have to
I
take
can't take a shot from him.
no need to
Take
yell,
the shot.
bro. Things are getting real bad already. Me got scars from spider. Me save life.
And I am eternally grateful for you to saving my life. That being said, I need a place to stay. I need a place to lay my beautiful head down and to sleep. The blood coin has not been good to us lately, so we have to make sure that we are in good standings. If they hear that I failed to take down at least one spider, it's going to be a problem, so do me a favor and carry me. Just carry me at this point. I don't feel like using my feet. Okay.
I hate Mr. Alexander.
Just say
I don't
please.
know, Mr. Alexander.
Oh,
Say please.
I've worked with him quite a
Thank
few
you very
times.
much.
I hate it every time.
And he like gets put onto his shoulder, as if like he's a parade float or something, or like on a parade float.
He's a child.
And he just starts doing this.
Yes.
Nobody acknowledges his presence at all as he does that.
I'm actively trying not to look at him because I don't want him to ask me to help him.
He's outside.
Ah! Duh! Do I see something in the distance?
No.
Is that... That is... a tavern!
Oh,
My God, a tavern! I've never seen one in my life! I've seen a tavern in my life, okay? Don't look at me that way. You're going to look at me like I'm an idiot. I'm going to look at you like you're a lowlife, because you're a lowlife. All of you are lowlifes! Shut up, please. It's been hours of this. Just please stop talking for like 5 minutes.
I wish that would
I
happen.
will shut my mouth only because I don't want to hear you complaining anymore. Through the tavern door! Don't!
This woman.
Ow! It's a top,
Yeah.
top of his head on the... Okay, you could have put me down when we were going through it.
You told me carry you, I carry, bro.
I can't, bro.
And now he just he starts to carry him, but like his, by his, like this.
a cat.
Backpack.
And not only that, he's carrying him in front, as he thinks he's carrying him like this, but he's carrying him in front, so he bangs his head going through.
Ow! Oh! Ow! Put me down, you buffoon!
Please do not look at
Don't
me.
make eye
Please do
contact.
not.
Instantly,
Don't
you
make eye
recognize this person
Yes.
as a part of the Blood Coin organization.
I'm just saying don't make eye contact because he
Don't-
sounds
you're-
weird. He sounds weird.
Don't look at. Everybody, don't look at him. Do not engage.
It's hard not to.
Don't look.
He's just an idiot.
Would I know anything?
You know he's loud and arrogant, but you know of him because of him.
Because of him.
He's talked about some of the compatriots he does not want to engage with. This is one of them. Unfortunately, this guy is very well off and is very successful at it. Mostly because he's got the coin to protect himself. Kind of like you have the coin to protect yourself.
Mr. Life, do not look this man in the eyes. He is.
Alright, who's in charge?
Oh God, please don't look at this man. Don't look at this man.
Anyone know who's in charge in here?
Nobody
You guys
talk.
probably should.
Stop talking, please. I don't want to have to beat someone up on your behalf again. Then what am I paying you for? If they engage, then we must have a
Look at him.
we
I
kung
swear
fu
to God.
fight, we take care of the problem, and we're done. But I don't. I'm just asking who's in charge.
And you can see as she kind of just goes,
Oh, someone asked for someone in charge? Yeah.
she kind of just like walks out goblin style. And she goes,
The Kuzi, no, the Kuzi.
The Kuzi is in charge here on
Oh,
third
no,
shift.
the
She has to do her
Cozy.
job. She has to do her job.
I know.
Ah! Wow, a servant! Beautiful! Beautiful servant!
oh, you'll have to do.
We're paying for whatever's the best place here. Don't worry about the price. I would just like to be gone to my room, please. And thank you.
Ugh, you smell. What is that?
The Kuzi, no, the Kuzi,
The
no.
Kuzi, he smelled like piss and blood. Not good combo. Maybe piss something else would be good. Blood, something else, something good. These two, not good combo. I don't care what you think I smell like. Here's the coin. How much coin?
She gives a price.
Okay. And the key, thank you very much, Chakuzi. I'll be going to my room now. Thank you very much. And to anybody out here who has a problem with me, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop talking. No. Anyone who has a problem with me can meet me tomorrow to discuss business. Because clearly you have an eye for talent, which I am. I'll see myself up front. Ta-ta! Starts to walk upstairs.
You didn't get killed by the spiders?
No.
That's what my character would be thinking.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel his selfishness is turned away.
Mr. Enzo, let me tell you the one good thing about that man. He has a lot of money. He is a worthless piece of trash, but he has a lot of money. So he hires people that are able to take care of him, as you saw this big
You guys
strong-
are already on touching bases?
No, it just does it.
Yes, that's Nikolai.
Sorry. Where I came from, I did not believe it.
I noticed.
But yes, Mr. Enzo, he just has a lot of money, a gross amount of money.
I recognize the big one. Not the wet girl one.
What? The wet girl?
Just the one with the wet hair. in
She
front of
just
her
had
face.
hair in front of her face. I
No,
don't
it
think.
was
wet.
like
It was-
dripping.
Yeah.
It was dripping a little.
Okay.
You didn't notice her feet? Leaving the puddles of feet?
I did not look at the woman's feet. No.
Well, he's adding it, so sure.
I was
probably-
busy
Jeez.
trying to look away from Mr. Alexander
yes.
because as soon as he saw me, he would try to hire me, and I would probably have to take that contract.
I understand.
He pays very well.
Yep.
You have the power to say no, I imagine.
Not with
No.
that kind of coin.
No, I do not.
Takusu kind of comes back down from upstairs. She kind of goes, "Ow,
Did he hit you?
huh? Yeah, he hit hard. No worries." She kind of goes back.
Why'd you tell us that?
And she asked. She's
Yeah.
blunt. She wasn't gonna say anything until.
He hit my girl. He hit my girl. He hit my poor girl.
I would like to point out that the deal we have is for spiders. It is not for Mr. Alexander. You guys can deal with Mr. Alexander if you so choose.
We cannot let madness. This is over. It is fine.
Janelle's not happy. Asila's a little bit calmer. Just because she knows how to kazooz, and she does not really care. Oh.
Now, I will put this out there if you are so inclined to Scylla. Accidents do happen while you're traveling. For the right price, a bullet might go in his head. I know people.
Oh my goodness. No.
Nikolai, we've talked about this.
You did?
At some point, they've had to talk about it.
I can't just kill people like that.
Well, don't worry. You would not be doing the
I
killing.
can't just. That's inadvertently. I would still be doing it. I can't just. You know.
Yeah, we should not tell her everything.
No, I'm just saying,
No, listen. I already know you.
Wait,
guys.
she knows I got hired to kill her.
He tried to kill my brother.
I
What
already
the
know.
I was very
Yes.
nearly successful, if it not for the fact that she talked me down and promised to sign all of my baseball,
It's
my
a lot.
wild ball
It's
cards.
a
Went
lot.
this way.
I'm gonna go to bed.
You need a
Okay,
bath.
you go to bed. You walk away. You are a little tipsy, so this is actually annoying the fuck out of you.
Yep.
You probably could normally tolerate this conversation, but the alcohol is actually doing the opposite
Yep.
right now.
And Miss Asher's groups
I'll
tend
see
to
you
hire
guys in
me
the
out.
morning.
Oh, okay.
I will
He
get
stumbles just a tad bit.
Ash some clothes because Ash specifically asked for new some
Yes,
set
she
clothes.
does
I
need new
will
clothes.
get her like a stash I have somewhere.
But yeah, no, her resistance people have hired me out quite a few times.
Only when necessary.
I don't mind.
As you walk, we're gonna move the scene over to Enzo as he is going to his room. As you walk past the room, you hear something. Or do you? I believe perception would probably be
Insight.
inside, double insight.
Yeah, because willpower is the charisma one. Double insight.
9.
9?
No,
No, 12. I'm done.
12?
That's
Okay,
12.
definitely better. You do this. DC was 10. So, you walk by and you can hear, because unfortunately Alexandria
That's cute.
has a tone about
Voice.
here. So there really is no right answer here. I guess.
It's a chocolate break.
Little chocolate break. I'll take my chocolate break.
That's
Listen.
fantastic.
That was actually great. I like that song. Whatever it was.
Yeah. Nice.
Just something to get me into character.
This is resonating with my soul.
Yeah, he gets it.
Nope.
Alright, stop that! You're being a prick!
I'm getting my aggression out. You told me to be a little bit better with my emotions. Sometimes it's a lot easier to get your emotions out if you hit someone. And you're a good target. I'm gonna pay you for it.
I do not accept that, but you don't really hurt that much, so you're kind of like a toy.
I am a man, not a toy.
If I'm a man,
Stop that!
I'm a bit of a
You're
man.
pissing me off, actually, and I would appreciate it if you treated me with a little bit more
My dad
respect.
needs Skatel.
Oh.
Okay?
My dad needs Skatel.
Thank you,
The
buddy.
thing 9962. At the
With that being
You have to
said,
move back. His dad's about to pop up.
That being said, yeah.
His dad's coming. His dad's at
Yeah,
the
he's the one listening, so I gotta make sure.
yeah.
We basically put pause on the video.
Yeah, like, give me a second. I didn't rewind that
Pause.
back. I need to go to the logs real quick. Replay that message one more
Replay
time.
the scene. Just play the scene. Just press it back. Press the back
Yeah,
button.
please. Thank you. All right.
So, question and answer. I have no idea what's going on.
She's moving because
because
Carl's on his way.
Carl's
Oh!
That's
kills
We
people.
might need to take a break from it.
less than
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be great. 'Cause
Yeah.
Well, we could finish the scene and then take a break.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll take a break in a second.
Woo!
When it's necessary.
that was the chocolate
Oh my
talking.
God.
That was the chocolate
That
talking.
was rough, my dude.
That's all.
Mr. Leaf, are you?
Sweet days. It's
So,
the drink.
It's a drink.
you,
There was definitely cocaine in there.
we're going to continue the scene and press resume.
I think it's pronounced cacao.
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 Hey, at this point, I'm starting to realize just how much of a liability you are. Do you understand the kind of trouble you brought? It's not just the spiders. You've got its attention. And now I have to think of a backup plan of how to get you out of here. You've just brought something that is undescribable into an unknown city. Do you think they're not going to target you? You fucking fool! I think that I got it off our backs. And that's better than dying without a purpose. Okay? So, I'm going to need you to shut your mouth. And if you're going to be loud about something that's relevant to the conversation. Like maybe taking a bullet or two.
I'd like to use a Fabula point.
Okay.
Only to alter the story. They got it off their back by sending it to our group.
That's good. That's a good one. That's
Definitely a different direction than I was taking it.
Oh,
So
sorry.
that's what collaborative storytelling and for bullet points do for you. That is a change in the story.
And because of that, would this be enough points, or like a point for me to form a bond
Yeah, it
against
sucked it all out.
Alexander? I want. I was
That
just
makes
saying if
sense.
like that would like force me to have a bond against Alexander.
Yeah, sure. Of hatred, whatever.
Yes. As man, hatred. All right, perfect.
Do you think? Listen, I'm just having a heart-to-heart with you at this point. That's not like any other spider out there. That thing had a name, a purpose, and a drive. And we got none of it because you were too busy being a fool. And shouting your name out into the wild for no reason other than the fact that you are so desperate to have everybody's attention. You are an arrogant prick, and I think I'm done with this contract. No. You're overthinking this. Listen, I'll pay you double. Just shut the fuck up. You've paid me double 3 times now. Are you sure about that? I don't give a fuck about money. Sure. Yes. Here, double. Just
That's
don't leave.
octuple times now.
All right, I'll stay. I just gotta think of a way out of this. This thing, there's no way that thing didn't follow us. Why is it waiting?
And then that's when you hear the conversation.
And at that point, I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wash my stuff. And then I'll just try to talk to everyone in the morning.
There's one
You
point
do that as you close your door.
that she is now, if he only offered her 100 zenit at the beginning, she's now making 1,600 zenit. Just from the doublings. This is why he pays so well. Money is good. Sorry.
You
I got this
guys
bad boy.
sit there, and people start to shuffle out and go to their rooms. You guys still stay there. You think about your family and the fact that you probably need to go back home as well.
Yeah. Alright.
Remember,
Well,
you have to let them know he has to keep it low. Because as far as the world knows, he did die.
yes.
And I
He'll-
will have to come
he'll-
back if he does start acting up.
I understand that. He'll stay low for now, and then eventually in the future I'll deal with it.
Yeah,
We'll
you can-
figure it out. But he'll.
Page 7.
Is it, I don't think it's.
Okay, he'll back.
I think he understands to stay low for right now. I think he will be staying low because he doesn't have fangs.
I was going to say,
But-
it's very easy to stay low when you have no way to not stay low.
Yes.
He should
so
have. He should have a packet.
He should have what?
Packet.
A packet of what?
Packet. It's a clause of what
We're
things
gonna
to
take
do.
a break in a little bit.
No.
I will talk to him.
I've heard that
will.
coconut water helps.
Yeah. The coconut water. We do have a stash at home. I'm sure he'll be fine. We're
Coconut
meeting
water
here
is
in the morning.
good for plasma.
It actually is, yeah.
I will be back in the morning to help you with the
I
spiders.
don't know why I know that, but you're
Okay.
right.
I know
will
that
see you.
because I have hunted a few vampires before.
Alright. She leaves to go to the morn. I will be back in the,
The morn?
morning. No, I will be back in the morn.
Alright,
Scylla decides to
Sad.
leave and retreats back.
I have to go back to the
Sad.
morgue.
We now
That's where
change
I
our
live.
scene to a Scylla.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no, not the vampire walking home alone at night. Oh no.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What can
Sparkle,
go
sparkle,
wrong,
sparkle,
right?
What can go wrong?
You start to walk home, and it is
Dark.
even for like nighttime, it is
Oh,
more
man.
dead than usual.
It's like Friday the 13th.
It's like even the vampire is getting a weird, eerie feeling in her stomach.
Do I have tingly senses to go back?
A tiny bit, but let's find out. Let's make an
Okay.
insight check.
You got this. I believe in you.
Don't forget your
Bardic.
fab points.
If you really need them, Fabula points are there
Yes.
for that reason.
Fab
Would-
points are there.
I just want to see if this would work. If not, to use my Fabula points. Are 8? Is 8 enough to?
DC is 10.
I want to use a Fabula. Can I use a Fabula point to like reroll, or do I use it? Can I just use it?
You
to
have to
can.
invoke something.
Yeah. So what are your bonds right
Basically, just tell me what you're doing.
Like your identity, your theme, your origin. Might be your origin here.
You can even just use like a vampire feature, and then that would even work. This is
There's
just
a
a
vampire
narration.
feature.
You,
I'm
What
trying to
would be your
figure.
identity?
well, vampires typically have like super sense, like super hearing,
Yeah.
super smell, super
I-
sight.
That's
I'm
simple.
probably.
So that would be
I,
your identity here. probably.
okay, but
Yeah.
then I might use that, and because I'm already feeling a little eerie because it's a little deader than normal for an echo area like this. For the area, it's already deader than normal. So
What is
I
double
guess
dead?
Huh?
What is double dead?
the void. She probably stops for a second, try to like tune in more on her other senses. She can't really see much going on because of the fog and all that stuff, so she's gonna tune in on all her other senses to try to figure out what's happening.
Heard. You look to tune into your other senses, and you're allowed to reroll using your identity.
Noise.
For both or all? Wait, for one or all?
Nice.
It can be for either or,
17.
however she wants to roll.
17.
17.
She already rolled 17.
17.
You tune into your vampire senses to see if you can figure out what's going on.
Question.
And you look deeper down into oneself. Close your eyes and connect with the earth. Almost bringing your senses inside of the earth itself. You can feel your body almost transferring into the soil as and it's like you're traveling underneath the earth, but you're standing still. And you hear
Oh. No, I gotta turn back. No.
it's like the munching of a corpse nearby. You don't know what direction or anything, but something is being devoured by something.
My leg.
No.
Whatever it is, there's no noise coming from it because it's already dead.
Yeah.
Now,
Let's go
I probably have knowledge that the spiders can't be taken down by just one person, right?
Depends on the spider.
Depends on the person.
These spiders typically have. It's like from Mama Spider, right? These have come from the Mama Spider. Something tells you that when they were talking about the spider that killed their party members, they're talking about Mama.
Okay.
So
Mom.
this could be Mama. This could be just another baby spider that you could probably handle. But that is up to you to determine because you can't see it. Are you willing to walk into danger? That's kind of the step that you would be at. Or would you go home to protect yourself and your family and maybe warn somebody nearby? That is your option. Nothing is a bad option here.
How far am I from my house?
You're not far. We're just going to say you're not that far. That way it
Okay.
helps your brain.
Because I probably want to get into safety as soon as possible. It's better to deal with spiders because you don't know if one spider comes out, you don't know how many other spiders might come out.
Yeah, it could be
So-
a gang here. Who knows?
So I think I'm gonna go to the nearest thing, whether it's like you're saying it's my house versus like the tavern. I'm probably closer to my house.
You're trying to go to your house, so I'm just going to let you go to your house.
Okay,
Rather than
cool.
go to the tavern.
I see no one around, right?
It is dead.
Right. I have no way to contact them, right?
Unless you have an ability, no?
Yep. So, well, I'm just gonna silently using my vampire, I guess, my vampire ways.
If you're trying to stealth home, dex.
Oh shit. Okay. Do I wait? How does
DC
that?
is once again 10.
That's 5.
Yeah, it's a D8 you're rolling. You just rolled D10.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Chat.
That's
I've been
fine.
rolling bad.
My DC is 10.
Guys,
That's
wait,
a,
hold
that's
on.
a whopping 5.
Wait, no, I
There's a reason why
rolled
there's no
wrong.
music.
Because everybody's dead. Nobody can play music.
10.
10?
Exactly, yes.
Exactly what you needed.
Nice.
You stealth away and head back home and basically retreat into a safe zone.
Nice. And I'm.
And that's that.
I don't want to go find a
The
thing by
scene ends.
myself. Oh, I do tell my family to be alert and stuff. I don't.
Okay, I'm sure you do.
I granted, as much as I want to go help whoever that was, they sounded dead, and I don't want to be dead. So
Fair enough.
if I had time to go,
Dead.
I probably would have warned them. But there's more people over there to protect themselves versus just little old me. So
There you go. No one's saying that's the wrong or right choice. You go. Door shuts. Scene is over. What we are going to do is, because Carl has arrived on the scene, we are going to take a break. Doesn't matter what time we take breaks, guys, but we are taking a break, and we will be back in a little bit just to catch him up. If people need to grab some food or snacks because we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this thing, then we're going to let them do that. We'll be back in a little bit.
Hit the bell!
Subscribe!